Hello everybody, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to talk about custom bikes. A lot of people love to talk about getting a custom bike because then that way it is your bike. It's incredibly unique to you, whether it's a custom frame or you've picked your group set or you've picked your wheels. Regardless of what it is, you've made it your bike. Let's talk about how to do a custom road bike. When talking about custom road bikes, there's three main parts and then a whole bunch of extra little bits we can talk about. The first three I would talk about is getting the frame set, we can talk about getting the group set, and then talk about getting the wheel set. Added into that, we can talk about different tires that you wanted to run, we can talk about different gear ratios you wanted to run, we can talk about handlebars, we can talk about stems, we can talk about all these extra little bits, but really it comes down to those three main things: the frame, the wheel set, and the group set. You might want a custom frame because you have a friend that's able to paint the bike for you and you can make it a unique color, a little bit like this Pinarello that we've got up here as well, a very unique color. You don't see them very often, so it's clear that it's a custom made bike, obviously. Maybe you want to stick out from the crowd, maybe you want a bike that's harder for people to steal, maybe you want a bike that just makes you sort of the coolest bike in your friend group. Whatever it is, we can talk about doing lots of different things to make your bike custom. Maybe you've started reading a bunch of reviews about different wheel sets. You've heard about Envy's, you've heard about Zipp, you've heard about other brands out there as well. Maybe you wanted to find a wheel set that you've heard an amazing review on, or you think matches the colorway of your bike quite well, or you're running a SRAM drivetrain, so you wanted a Zipp wheel set, or your friends upgraded to Envy, so you wanted to try out Envy, all these different things. You can pick a wheel set that you like. Maybe we look at carbon fiber, maybe we look at aluminium, we can look at steel wheel sets as well, if you're on maybe a gravel bike or something like that. Carbon wheel sets tend to be a bit more lightweight and a bit stiffer, more popular for racing, whereas aluminium wheel sets are really good from a price side of things. They're really a very budget-friendly wheel and often quite strong as well. And then steel are, for lack of a better term, bulletproof. Why would you go for a custom group set? Maybe you've heard about SRAM, maybe you've heard about Shimano, maybe you've heard about Campagnolo, maybe you've worked out that it's a Pinarello bike, so it's an Italian bike. Maybe you want to put on a fancy Italian group set. Maybe it's an American brand, like it might be a Trek bike, and you think that a American brand of gears like SRAM might be nice and suited to that bike, or perhaps you like the fact that it just works from Shimano being a Japanese group set. You can find different reasons why you might want different brands of group set, and every brand tends to have different levels of group set, depending on your budget and the performance that you're hoping to get out of it. For example, let's say in Shimano Road, we can look at Dura-Ace is their top of the line, they're lightweight, they're carbon fiber, all this beautiful stuff, but they're also quite expensive. So you might come down to perhaps the Shimano Ultegra, or even down to the Shimano 105 that might be a little bit more budget friendly. If you're coming to Recycle Bicycle Sales and wanted to make a custom made road bike, I would again say that we need to work out our three main variables. Working out what frame you need, we can talk about what frame size you need, perhaps what brand you like, perhaps even just like the colors that you've organized or something like that. So I'd need you to source that frame set. We've obviously got a few in here as well. So frame set would be the first thing. We'd talk about the different wheel set, and then perhaps even group set options as well. This particular example here is actually a custom build as well. The frame is just your standard Cervelo R5 frame, but they've upgraded to custom wheels. They have the Decadence wheels here, which are the nice lightweight carbon racing wheel. They've also put on a custom handlebar, a nice flat top, nice and comfortable on this lightweight bike. They've got the Dura-Ace 9100 group set on here as well. Well, 9150 because it's DR2 as well. This bike, given the color that it is, and I'm familiar with it, would have been bought as just a frame set, and they've found the parts that they wanted to make it uniquely theirs. And we've got a large range of custom made bikes here, both road bikes and mountain bikes. There might be something in here that you might like. If you're looking to upgrade some little parts on your bike, you might want to come in store here because we've got a range of different parts that might suit your bike, whether it's different length stems, whether it's entire group sets, whether it's maybe putting on some different water bottle cages or some different colors of parts as well. There's a lot of different things that we can upgrade. We don't necessarily have to do the big things like the whole frame, the whole wheel set, or the whole group set. We could just upgrade little parts just to make it uniquely yours. And if there's anything that you're looking to upgrade on your bike, feel free to send us a message or come in store and we'd be happy to give you some advice that will suit towards your bike and perhaps even your riding style and the goals that you've set for yourself. So Hopefully you've learned a little bit about custom-made bikes. Today we've been speaking mostly about road bikes, but nonetheless, it's all transferable across to mountain bikes. I hope you've learned something. Feel free to send us a message if you have any more questions. We'd love to help. All right, see you guys.